Hello. We are at Clark International Airport and we are on our way to Singapore. And it is the first time of Jetstar Asia to be on Clark International Airport. That's why they have their inauguration today.
And we were so lucky because they have breakfast prepared for us already. Right? So let me go ahead and show you what I have here on my plate. They have pasta, they have fettuccine alfredo, and it's really creamy, really delicious. Thumbs up for their caterer. They have oriental chicken, which is very tasty, sweet and spicy, and this little graham things. And given that it is their first flight, here is the entrance of the airplane that we are going to ride to Singapore. And it is welcomed by a water cannon show. It was so cool because everything happened just before sunrise. It's like welcoming the first flight of the first day, right? Here we are getting on the plane. Well, the plane is nothing really fancy. It's just your standard plane. It's actually quite small compared to the other planes that I've been on. A little bit cramped, but it's okay. Guess what? We had a game earlier. It's a trivia game and a searching game through this magazine, the Jet Shop magazine, and I won this, a Victoria's Secret body lotion, and this Laneige travel kit set and Moroccan oil. Yay! Thank you, Jetstar. Well, hello, Singapore. Just look at those buildings. And Singapore prides itself to be one of the cleanest countries in the world. And it's very modern. Actually, it's a mix of modern and heritage buildings. I'll show you that a bit later because I will be staying in Chinatown. And touchdown, we're now in Singapore International Airport. Now, Singapore's airport is very huge. First, you arrive at the immigration, and then so they check your passports, you get your bags, and then you proceed to the lobby where it can direct you to either the bus to the city, a train to the city, a sky train to Terminal 2, which is where we should go in order to catch the MRT. So just follow the signs. It's quite easy. Take the sky train to Terminal 2. And once you get to Terminal 2, just go straight to the departure hall. Take the elevator down to the basement in order to ride the MRT. Now, first you have to ride from the Changi line or the Changi Airport MRT. Get off at Expo, where you'll transfer to the downtown line. From there, everything else is quite easy. Although Singapore has a very extensive subway system, it is very organized. You have a map in every stop, and even on the trains, you can even download an app, the SMRT app. And since we're going to Chinatown, it's just 16 stops from Expo, so that's in DT19. They have a PA system announcing every stop so you won't get lost. Now, I am staying at Adler Luxury Hostel, so that's in Southbridge Road. Take the A exit And the exit is right out of Pagoda Street, which is known as the Chinatown Hawkers or Marketplace, where they sell souvenirs and everything else that you want to find in Chinatown. You have t-shirts, magnets, everything. So Adler is just a walk to the right when you exit out of the Pagoda Street. And it's a heritage building. So this is the lounge area where everyone has breakfast in the morning. And since check-in time is at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, or 3, I think, we arrived early. So we were told that we can leave our luggage at the bottom of the stairwell, where everyone does the same. And the good thing about that is if you are leaving on a later time, like say you have a flight in the evening, you can just leave your luggage there and just pick it up before you go to the airport. So we're staying at the king size suite capsule pod ish, and that is in the 4th floor. And like I said, it's a heritage building, so you'd have to climb 4 flights of stairs up. They give you a key card to enter the room, so that assures safety and security. And just swipe the key card to unlock the doors, and here's the room. It's quite nice. It's a 3-layered bunk bed, and each bunk is covered by curtains. The whole room is air conditioned, and it does get cold here at night, but don't worry because they provide you a very thick duvet, or what do you call that, comforter. You just store your luggage here if you want, or you can bring it up to your bed if you can. But since our bag is so huge, we just leave it there and get our stuff when we need it. We have a padlock to lock our bags. So there is a small balcony here. I'm not sure if it's if you can smoke, because I am not a smoker, but it would be nice to just hang out there, and chat up with your friends or something. So we're staying on the 3rd or the topmost layer or floor of this capsule bed. And let me just go ahead and show you the breakfast. This is not on the same day. This is actually the next day. They serve scrambled eggs every morning. They have cereal, 4 types of cereal when we were there, like cornflakes, Cocoa Pops. What was the other one? I don't remember. They have bread. Sometimes it's white bread. The other day we have wheat bread. You can toast it, but also you have to wait for your turn because other people also toast theirs, and they provide jam and peanut butter. And since we're in Chinatown, let me just go ahead and tour you around the Smith Street, also known as the food street of Chinatown. Although we tried to eat there for lunch, I wouldn't really recommend it. It's like a tourist spot. It's not really affordable. All the prices are hiked up, and the food quality isn't really that great if you based it on the price. Maybe I just went on the wrong stall. I would love to try it again, but Singapore is very expensive, especially for us who lives in the Philippines. I mean, just look, one order of meal will cost you, say, about $7, and if you compute that in Philippine peso, that is almost 500 pesos for a meal, which is a no, right? I mean, there are other places that you can get food from. I just want to show you around the China food stall, food street that it is famous for. Of course, you can get your local delicacies here if you want. We tried the roast duck, which my friend didn't like. I tried the Hainanese chicken 2-way, roast and white. And what we love about the food street is this, the ice cream sandwich, or ice cream biscuit as they would like to call it instead, because it's an ice cream bar sandwiched in the middle of 2 biscuits. So we tried the taro, also maybe known as ube in the Philippines, and durian, my favorite, durian. I love durian. It's a very strong taste for others, but I love it so much. And they have also other flavors that you could try. It's $1.20, and this is Chinatown in the nighttime. So lights are up, lanterns are hung, maybe because it's almost Christmas and New Year. I'm not sure if it's there all season or all year round. And it's still lively. People still sell souvenirs. It's almost like a 24-hour place, because not only Chinatown is filled with souvenir shops, but it's also a place where you can order dinner, especially seafood. By the way, the crab, the chili crab, it's really expensive. Converted to Philippine peso, one order is about 2,500 peso, and that's just one crab. I mean, in the Philippines we can get 1 kilo of crab for just like 350. So that's absolutely crazy. But I will try to drink beer here on our last night, because I never go anywhere without trying their beer. So there are a whole bunch of souvenirs that you can purchase and bring home to your friends. There are very artsy artworks. What am I saying? There are t-shirts, magnets, keychains, which is, one of the famous souvenirs or popular souvenirs that you can bring home. So the place that we're staying at is easy to find. It's very convenient. There's a 7-Eleven store right across the street if you want to buy something. And just before the video ends, I'd like to show you how the pod would look like. So you have a nightlight there that is easily accessible, a switch just right above your head. It's a king-size bed, and pardon the mess, they provide you with a safe. You put in your own code to secure your belongings. Just lock it, and it's very confusing at first. I forgot my code, because you'll know when you're there. So this is the view from above. Alright, so there you have it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. Universal Studios, Sentosa, and even Gardens by the Bay. Thank you.